To the people of poor nations, we pledge to work alongside you to make your farms flourish and let clean waters flow, to nourish starved bodies and feed hungry minds. We say we can no longer afford indifference to the suffering outside our borders, nor can we consume the world's resources without regard to effect. For the world has changed, and we must change with it.
When President Obama entered office, he mobilized global leaders behind a common vision to end hunger and extreme poverty by boosting agricultural productivity. Since then, the United States has stood with small-scale farmers around the world to achieve this vision through Feed the Future, the U.S. government's global hunger and food security initiative. In just a few short years, Feed the Future is demonstrating progress to significantly reduce both poverty and stunting where it works. And the world is striving to meet the Millennium Development Goal to cut hunger and malnutrition in half by 2015. So the question is no longer if we will end hunger for the more than 800 million people who don't have enough to eat today, but when. We urgently need to accelerate this global momentum. Our when is now. Feed the Future is mobilizing partners and harnessing science and technology so farmers and producers can access the tools they need to grow and sell more nutritious foods. We're working with researchers around the world to increase access to new technologies. And when droughts or floods occur, or when disasters strike, make sure people have the ability to endure. We're working with local leaders to ensure women have rights to the land they tend and can lift their families out of poverty. We're working with developing country governments to help shape policy to connect local farmers with global markets. We're working with local and international companies to make responsible investments in agriculture. In Honduras, farmers are increasing their incomes through coffee and horticulture crops. In Senegal, finance institutions are offering farmers crop insurance, making them more resilient to crop losses and natural disasters. In Bangladesh, rice farmers improved fertilizers, boosted crop yields, and ultimately increased sales from $33 million to $57 million. Just last year, Feed the Future helped nearly 7 million farmers and food producers improve their productivity and yields on more than 4 million hectares of land, and reached more than 12.5 million children through nutrition interventions. Feed the Future is demonstrating clear results which, taken to scale, can be truly transformative. But Feed the Future is not just a story about farmers, scientists, civil society, and private companies. It's also about you. You can be a champion of our new approach. Together, we can turn inputs into outcomes against hunger, poverty, and poor nutrition. The time to accelerate momentum toward a vision of a hunger-free world is now. Let's do what was once thought impossible. Let's stop fighting hunger. Let's end it for good. Like, follow, feed.